Now, out there on the track. This is a very, very, very big field. 28 starters here in the women's under 17 3,000 metres. Might take me a while to go through this start list, but as they come across the line, it is athlete number 12, Eliza Rickson, with a very, very big lead. But let's start from the start. Ebony Dodemaid from Victoria, Abby Kenny, Victoria, Zoe Manning, Queensland, Ruby Dixon, Victoria, Renee Lewis, New South Wales, Samantha Corbett, New Zealand, Isabella Gordon, Queensland, Nikita Moore, Queensland, Alana Kudeshova, New South Wales, Olivia Richardson, Victoria, Kirsty Beattie, New South Wales, Eliza Rickson, who's currently in the lead in 12 from ACT, Taylor Bear, Queensland, Mia Hinchcliffe, New South Wales, Isabella Dix, Queensland, Carly Atkinson, Victoria, Yasmin Hayes, Victoria, Bianca Scary, Victoria, Rachel Jennings, Victoria, Rosie Fordham from New South Wales. The next three are from Victoria, Remy Gibbs, Bianca Puglisi, and Sophie Coughlin. From New South Wales, Abby Lewis, and New South Wales again, Tiana Woodger, ACT, Layla Roundtree. In South Australia, Lucy Maville, and in 28, Victoria, Saskia Lloyd. So 28 starters in this, the meet record, 9:40.60 from Melissa Duncan. And the national record, 9:02.11 from Eloise Poppet, currently known as Eloise Wellings. Melissa Duncan, world indoor finalist, national record in the world indoors. Eloise Poppet, multiple national representative, world champs, Com Games, Olympics, done it all. So if anyone can get close to those specific times, they'll find themselves in some very high level company. Some beautiful action there, right down trackside by our talented camera crew and production and direction team, getting in the thick of the action. They go around through the first 800 metres. There's still Eliza Rickson in the lead. When they go through with 5 laps to go, this will be their 1 kilometre split. 3:11.11 for Rickson. Moving around, Zoe Manning out into the front, and Lucy Morville. So that's your 1, 2, 3 at the moment. We'll see how much longer can Rickson control this front running. As soon as the gun went, she went straight to the lead. There's Manning, Morville. It looks like Renee Lewis there. And Zoe Manning now moving up onto the shoulder of Rickson. Rickson does have the fastest, or one of the fastest seed times in this event. Zoe Manning does have the fastest. Not too much of a difference there. 9:51.46 for Manning and 9:51.94 for Rickson. So very close race between those two, but ever since the gun's gone, the ACT athlete straight to the front and staying there at the moment.
Yeah, she's usually an athlete that likes to run from the front. As we see there, Manning now goes past Rickson. Starts to move away a little bit. So you would have thought that Rickson would have responded to that move, but Zoe Manning gone straight past and put a good 3 or 4 metres between herself and Rickson. Yeah, that's some great footage there. This women's 3,000 metres. Now, it looks like Manning's, that gap's stopped now. So the athletes have evened their pace out. Probably be favourable for Rickson to get up on the back of Manning, not to sit there in the no man's land.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Don't want that what do they call the cord to break. You want to keep that attached.
Yep.
Don't let it stretch too far. Try and get on the back, and it will be a lot easier for her rhythm and running to close that gap from the Queenslander. Three laps to go for the athletes, these girls in the under 17 3,000 metres. It is still Manning and Dixon, but now getting up there, it's Ebony Dodemaid and Renee Lewis. Still 1, 2, 3, 4 right now.
Yeah, Rickson's got to be careful here that she doesn't get swallowed up by the pack of 5 behind her. Sometimes when a pack that large comes past you, it really is hard to tack onto the back of it, and usually gets spat out the rear of it. So hopefully she can hold herself there. She's a quality athlete, Rickson, but obviously went out strong in the first portion of the race, and it seems to have taken its toll a little bit here on in this women's 3,000 metres. It is warm out here, it's still 34 degrees for those playing at home. And Manny doing a great job out there. Out in front, she's still got that lead of about 15 metres over the rest of the field.
So a bit slow there. Went through 3:11.11 for the first K and 6:48 or 6:46.24 for the second K. So a little bit slower there. 3:35 for that one. We'll see now 2 Victorians going into second and third, but Manning still with a handy 12-metre lead. With 28 in this event, it's a tough start list to look through for all the hip numbers, but that looks like Ebony Dodemaid, and I want to say, I can't even read the hip number from here. I wanted to say 14, but that's not going to work for me.
No, as you can see there, as we said before, the pack's gone straight past Rickson. Rickson's straight out the back of it. So she's really got to work hard here to try and hold onto that pack, but it is going to be tough work. And now as that pack starts to split up itself, they're going after Manning here.
I think that might be Remy Gibbs in second place, who's starting to make a move with 600 metres to go. Correct me if I'm wrong. We'll wait and see these hip numbers. I reckon that could be
hip number 1. That could be Ebony Dodemaid from no, 17. It's hip number 17. So Yasmin Hayes. Dodemaid looks like she's in third behind there. Is that a 1?
That's Dodemaid in third place at the moment. It looks like Renee Lewis is still there, but that is Yasmin Hayes. My eyes do deceive me as they come around with 450 metres left in this race. Hayes, Manning, Dodemaid, Lewis. It's your 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like Kirsty Beattie. No, sorry, it's 21. That is Remy Gibbs. But now Renee Lewis. She's always been in that top 3 this whole race.
Yep. She's
making
nicely.
a move. Dodemaid as well on the outside. Now Renee Lewis.
Hayes hasn't responded here as Lewis has gone past, and she's starting to move away here. Dodemaid, also another athlete, has been up there in that top 4 or 5 athletes. But at the moment, Renee Lewis from New South Wales is starting to run away with this one. She's opened up the gap to about 15 metres on the rest of the field. And the others have really got their work cut out for them in the last 200 metres here.
It looks like Renee Lewis there running downhill, really turning over those legs. She does have a sub 10 minute to her name, a 9:55.10 seed time. And she's about to start eating up the athletes who are just a little bit behind her. But it's going to be Renee Lewis from New South Wales entering the home straight with a very handy lead. Remy Gibbs and Zoe Manning till 1, 2, 3. But a brilliant move there. She sat and waited, bided her time. And that's going to be Renee Lewis taking out the win. Remy Gibbs in second place. And Zoe Manning, who did the work to change the gap, taking out the bronze medal. Tough work in that 3,000 metres. And like you said, it's hot, but it's also very thick. It's humid. It's not great distance running conditions.
It really is, and obviously no distance runner is going to put their hand up to go and run a championship race in 34 degrees. It's just not going to happen. But obviously, it's the way the schedule is. We can't avoid that. It's actually probably the coolest part of the day.
Right
it's
now,
funny
yes.
to say that. So it's probably the best point to run, other than obviously 7 o'clock this morning. But it shows when the conditions are like this, it really is. It's a gutsy thing to go out there on your own and try and do the work without the pack with you. Obviously, that's what Rickson did to start with, and it hurt her. Then Manning went out to try and do the same thing. It hurt her. She was able to recover and come away with a bronze medal. But had she had stayed with the rest of the pack, could the race have unfolded differently?
Well, Renee Lewis, she just bided her time, let other people make their moves until she decided she wanted to make her move. And with not even less than 400 metres to go, she took it.
Yep, and time after time, we see distance races where people go out, a bit of a lone wolf out there, trying to take the race on, make it their own. Sometimes it can hurt them in the end, and especially, as we said, in conditions like this.